Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of our house? My brother-in-law Sammy lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters Olivia and Sloane 18 with him a couple of months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter Zoe 16, and she and her cousins aren't close, but get along fine. Olivia and Sloane have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. They used to walk into her room and take everything they get their hands on. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and I've already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking things. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with this. After all, they're girls, and this is typical teenage girls' behavior. I completely disagreed. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 M.C makeup kit that looks like a paint set that she saved up for over a month. One of the girls, Sloane, took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found the kit on her bed and was crying. I told my wife, and she said she'd ask Sloane to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock. After I found she was moving valuable belongings out the house because of this incident. Sammy and his daughters saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset. Sammy asked about it, and I straight up told him. He said my daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff. He said Zoe could easily get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart and shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup in the first place, and suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality, trying to appear older than she is. He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe with this level of enablement. I told him this is between me and my wife, but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters, then demanded I remove it. But I said this lock does not get removed till her brother and his daughters are out of our house. She got mad. I was implying we kick them out and said her family will hate me for this. So I reminded her that I let Sammy and his family move in, which is something her OWN family refused to do. So she should start with shaming, blaming them for not taking their own son and nieces, granddaughters in. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe silent treatment, and my wife is very much upset over this. Response 1. I love this idea. Not the asshole original poster. You have your daughter's back and totally get her need for privacy and autonomy over her stuff. Am disgusted that her own mother isn't more supportive. Please lend some mother's makeup to the twins, because obviously, it's what girls do, isn't it? They love to borrow and use each other's stuff without asking. Not. Response 2. Not asshole. My daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff. His daughters are in fact thieves, because there's a thin line in between stealing and borrowing, and that is our bestie consent. His daughters don't ask yours for permission on whether they can take something from her or not. They help themselves into her room, into her cabinets, closet. Take whatever they feel entitled to. Use it however they want, even if they dress draw it, and then IFSO your daughter might see the object they stole from her again. You are being an amazing parent, and Zoe will forever be grateful for having her back the way a parent should. Whereas, your wife, I don't know if it's the fact that those are her brother's daughters, or if she just doesn't care about people getting through her daguthir at a whatever cost just to steal her property and damage it. Also, funny how it went from my daughters aren't thieves to my daughters just wanted to spend time with yours and now they aren't allowed to do so. Response 3. I let Sammy and his family move in, which is something her OWN family refused to do. I think you need to think ahead with this situation. You or your daughter are already uncomfortable in your own home. Your wife is upset. You need to do what is right for your immediate family. before it puts even more strain on your relationship. I think you need to get them to leave before it gets worse. It doesn't take much imagination to see how it could. How uncomfortable do you have to be in your own home before something snaps? This is not a tenable situation. You have a right to feel safe, comfortable in your own home, and anyone that militates against that is playing a dangerous game.